This is Wally Stahl of laserfilmlab.com, and before we get to our tutorial today, I just want to quickly go over what we're doing right now. We are doing some 8mm films on the laser graphics, and these films came in from Kansas, from a museum and an archives of them from Kansas again, of a bunch of railroad films. We're also rendering some videotapes. And we finished up the VHS tapes, 58 of them I believe, for a customer, and we're ripping some DVDs of the city of Longview, Texas, of their city council meetings. And we got a bunch of them to rip, this stack and this stack here. Also, we got some 3/4 Umatic tapes from Tulsa, Oklahoma, that we're going to be talking about today. More 8mm film from Utah, a walk-in customer with some more film, and so we're very busy right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to with the 3/4 Umatic tapes, we're going to go over to the bake oven and show you how we bake VHS and 3/4 Umatic tapes and get on with that project. Let's do that right now. Okay, we're over at our convection oven. Going to be putting some videotapes, some 3/4 Umatic videotapes in the convection oven to bake. These are from the Oklahoma State University archives of a show called The Sports Scene from the 80s. And I want to show you there's two different sizes of 3/4 Umatics that on this order. There's a smaller size, and the larger size is this one here. We're going to be putting them into the Umatic, to the bake oven. And the reason why we bake 3/4 Umatics is they're have a history. These are Ampex 197 tapes, and they have a history of sticky tape syndrome. So you got to bake them for a while. We're going to put them in the oven about halfway in, and then we're going to, I like it at 131 degrees. I know that sounds weird, but it's a perfect temperature. And 18 hours is good to start, and we're going to go ahead and start her up. And it's starting up here, and we'll come back later after they're baked and check them out. Okay, we are at the Umatic, putting the Umatic tape in the player, and we have already started to record. And I'm gonna zero out the counter, press play.
GI Bill and the Community College of the Air Force.
There we go.
For 2 weeks a year and 1 weekend a month. Today's Air Force Reserve. A great way to serve.
Looks good. A little bit of tape wear, but that's pretty good. We can adjust that in post-production. But it's nothing fancy, guys.
What's the story?
Nothing fancy. We are just going to record this and come back and do some post-production. Okay, just checking in on our 3/4 Umatic tape, and it's doing good. A lot of good history in football on this tape, so we're gonna check back a little bit later. Okay, we are at the JVC Umatic deck, and we are going to eject and take this project to post-production. Post-production. We are at our post-production computer, and we're going to do a little bit of post-production here on the video that we've been working with. Let's go to, I use Vegas Pro 18 for my post-production. It's, I know there's I think 22 out, but I just don't, I just enjoy using the 18. It's a little bit more friendly. I found the file. We're going to open it up, the file. And what we're going to do is close out some of these ads. They always come popping up. And here's our file that we've been working on the last, few days. And if you can see, this is an AVI file. And you can see, you can scan through this very quickly if you need to. So if, the myth that's saying you can't do in a big fat AVI file, well, you can, scan very quickly through it. But anyway, we're going to do post-production on this one. We're going to go to our settings. We want to make sure that we're at 4096 by 2304, 4096 by 2304. This is how you upscale at 29.97 NTSC. And we want to make sure that our disabled frame rate is disabled. We want a nice smooth transition when we upscale. And everything looks good. Let's make sure our audio is checked to make sure. Where are we at? Audio checked. Yes, it's checked. And guess what, folks? This is all you have to do to upscale. We're going to go to render. We're going to double check everything. We're going to render it as an MP4 file. And we're going to go to UHD 2160p by 29.967 frames per second. We're going to double check to make sure everything is set properly. We are going to go to our custom settings that we put in there, that 4096. Well, we got to put them in there. 4096 by 2304. That's very important, these settings to upscale. We're at 29.97 NTSC. Great. Our field order is disabled. Let's go and go to our audio. Make sure it's checked. It is checked. And close that out. And guess what? That's all you have to do. You just press render. And we're rendering. That's all you have to do on upscaling, folks. And upscale will definitely give you a 35, 40%, sometimes 40% better resolution and less artifacts. So if you're picky about your, your files and your video files, that you want the best, well, Laser Film Lab can do that for you. Go to laserfilmlab.com if you got any 3/4 Umatic tapes or any VHS or any of that type of small format tapes. We can transfer that for you professionally at a good rate, and we can also give you quotes on how to what the rates are on upscaling your videos. That's laserfilmlab.com, laserfilmlab.com. And also we do films as well. We do anything audio and anything video. So we try to make it simple that way for everybody to get their things scanned and transferred. Okay, folks, I'll have a short video at the end of this tutorial to show you what we did. Thank you, guys. Have a great week. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Through this week. I think the kids will be aware of that, and if they needed any extra adrenaline, which they probably didn't, they will get it from that source. Texas is undermanned, but I think they will play better defensively, particularly when their interior line. They have 4 pretty good down people. Their 3 linebackers are back and healthy. So I think they'll slow Oklahoma down more than anyone has yet, which isn't saying a lot.
I'd like to thank our entire crew here, Mel Elzy, our director, producer, and Don King, of course, and the gang, and all the folks from Teleproductions Unlimited. And remember, next week, big night basketball, Tuesday night at the Westin Hotel. We're going to visit with, we hope, all of the area basketball coaches, maybe Billy Tubbs, too. Have a good weekend, enjoy yourselves, and thanks again for being a part of our program. Good evening.